Let's get started. Thank you everyone for joining me today. This is our Tai Chi forms class. So we've been working on the first section of traditional long form. Today we're going to do some quick exercises and then we're going to really dive into the brush, knees, and push because we're going to learn the other side and maybe link it up. It just depends on how we're feeling. So find a comfortable position with your feet first, shoulders width apart, head lifting up. Let's work on our waist immediately. So just turning and twisting, nice and gentle twist. Feeling heavy through the feet, flexible in the waist. Upper body's light. Remember, if you turn your waist faster, the arms should move faster. If you slow down, the arms should slow down. And we're letting the palm strike the mid-lower back as we twist. Maybe we lean into one leg, but being very gentle with the knees, keeping them in line with the toe direction. And we'll slowly begin to ease off. Come back to center. Let's just lift the arms up this time. So inhale, arms come up. Maybe we're looking up overhead. Exhale, palms come down in front of the body, all the way through to center. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down, bend into your knees. Connecting the breath and the movement, lifting. Remember, everyone's breath is a different length, so don't feel like you need to pause. Just keep moving with your own breath. Welcome to anyone who just joined us. Let's do one more. We'll bend through the knees. And then we'll inhale and come into that whole ball position. Inhale, hands come to the chest. Exhale, press the palms out, fingers up. So feel the stretch through the forearms. We can always imagine inhale, gathering in new energy. Exhale, releasing what doesn't serve us. This is a great opportunity to close the eye. Feel the connection through the earth as you draw in clean white energy and release anything that doesn't serve you. Do two more. Last one. We'll press out. And then one more time, lift up and come down. All the way. Hands return. Okay, like I said, we're going to keep it a little bit short today because I really want to work on both sides of brush, knee, and push, okay? So let's practice from prepare all the way through to hand strums the glute and then left brush, knee, and push that we worked on last week. So I'm going to turn the other direction so we move together. If anyone here is new, again, these videos are posted on YouTube, so you can check it out. Moving in the same direction by turning around and facing the opposite way is the best way to kind of practice together. So shoulders width apart, starting in prepare. Rotate the palms, lift the arms up to shoulder height and shoulder width. Upper arms go down, forearms, and then the palms sit in front of your hips. Shift your weight to the left, turning to the right, open your right foot. Reach out with the right arm, left arm bends underneath, and we step, ward off left in a nice bow stance. Shift to the right, turn on your left heel, whole body turn. Rotate both arms to show grabbing. Right arm bends underneath, we step out, ward off, right. Roll back, turn into the corner, rotate your arm. Shift your weight back. Touch the center of your right forearm and press out. Really feel the weight transfer in your bow stance. Open the arms, come back over a ball, sit up the palms, and then push. Flatten the arms, show pulling with the left arm. Whole body turns and rotates on the right heel. Press down with the palms, relax the left foot. Make a hook. We're going to step wide enough, standing ward off, and strike. Single whip, vertical torso. Shift back, turn, open up the hook. Step, empty stance on the heel. Raise hands and step forward. Both arms go down, circle. Left arm comes on top. We close and step. Ward off up, pressing down. Empty stance on the ball of the left foot. Brush knee and push. Look at your right palm. One goes up, one goes down, then they switch, arms to the corner, step. Brushing off a table and strike. Hand strums the lute. Reach out, pull back, up and down with the arms as you change to empty stance on the heel. Brush knee and push. Swing and step. Open and strike. Okay, how are we doing? Is it getting easier? Good. Yeah, kind of hit or miss, right? Okay, let's practice again. Do we want all of the cues? Is that helpful? Okay. All right, let's do it again. So from prepare, shoulder width apart stance, arms are on the side, rotate your palms, lift the arms up, floating up, gently pressing down, upper arms, forearms, and palms. Shift left, rotate on your right heel. Right arm reaches out, left arm bends underneath, and we step. Press down with the right arm, lift up with the left, ward off left. Shift back to the right, turn on your left heel. Rotate both arms, close and step. Ward off right, hinge the right arm up, press down with the left palm. Keep the connection to the arms as they rotate to the corner. Shift your weight back. Arms don't change very much. They go to the other corner. Touch the left palm to the right forearm. Expand out for press. Flatten and open both arms, palms face down. Pull the elbows back, palms sit up at the end and push. Flatten the arms, turn from your waist, then turn the whole body. Press down, relax your left foot. Arms are to the corner, make a hook, step, and strike. Shift right, turn on your left heel. Open up the hook. Remember, we're back to 12 o'clock. Turn from your waist and close the arms. Both arms go down. Left arm comes on top and we step. Right arm goes on the outside, warding off up. White crane spreads its wings. Look at your right palm. Swing it down. Sit it up at the corner and step. Open up, hand in front of the shoulder, and then straight out for the strike. Reaching out, step closer in. Pull back, change to the left heel and press up and down. One more brush knee. Swing down and step, open, and strike. All right. Do we have any questions? No? Okay. All right. So that looks good. Nice body angle. I'm really happy to see everyone is leaning into their movements now. This is really important. It connects the whole body. Okay. Are you ready to do the other side for brush knee? This one can be kind of difficult. If you've joined in on the beginning Tai Chi class, about a month ago, we did this movement where we went from left and right, back and forth. So let's just talk about the footwork first, okay? So the footwork, we're starting in a left bow stance, okay? I'm gonna mirror you, okay? So start with your left leg forward. Remember, when we step out, nice bow stance. 2 lines, not one, 2 lines between the feet, nice and wide. So we're going to transition to another bow stance. In order to do that, we need to shift some weight back, turn on your left heel. It should go to the corner, so look and check. Now, staying level, shift your weight, pick up, and step into another bow stance. Heel, ball of foot, toes, bend the knee, shift your weight forward, okay? The next movement is actually going to be brush knee again. So we would do the same footwork, shift back and turn, move that weight forward and step out, heel, ball, foot, toes, weight moving forward. Okay. So let's do it again. I'm going to step back really far so you can see the footwork the whole time. Sink into your right leg. Remember, I'm mirroring you. Step out with the left, heel, ball, foot, toes, shift your weight forward. Some weight comes back, so you can rotate on your left heel. Remember, like 2 water jugs, one pouring into the other, right? Pour that weight in. Feel balance first. Pick up, step out. Heel, ball, foot, toes. Move your weight forward. Other side, shift back and turn on your right heel. Pour that weight forward. Pick up and step out. Remember, heel, ball, foot, toes, bend the knee right away, and then move forward. So are you bending the knee? That's the big question, right? Because it's kind of a natural tendency to step out and straighten the leg. What happens when the leg's straight? There's no weight here. When the knee is bent, there's weight then immediately placed in that foot, okay? I'm gonna do it from the normal direction, okay? Stepping back in my space, left leg forward, so sink into the right foot. Step out, heel, ball, foot, toes, shift the weight forward. So this is where we're starting, brush knee and push. We're gonna do the other side. Shift back and turn. Do you notice how I'm still leaning forward? Remember, as you shift forward, you're keeping a little bit of that lean and you step out. Heel, ball, foot, toes, bend the knee. Leaning forward, turn, square. Watch, move back, turn, torso turns, foot turns. Shift the weight in and step out. As you move forward, your torso turns back to straight. Okay, let's do it with the arms. I'm gonna face you again. Okay, so you can see the torso turning. Sink into the right leg. Remember, I'm mirroring you. Left leg forward, bow stance. Arms in a hug a tree position. Torso is straight. Shift back. Turn the left foot, turn the torso. Pour that weight in and step. See how we're still turned? Now, heel, ball of foot, toes. Weight moves forward. Torso straight. Shift back and turn. Shift forward and step. Heel, ball of foot, toes. Weight moves forward. How was your balance that time? Was it better? Yes. So remember, torso direction affects our balance. If you're trying to step and I can't even, your foot's to corner and you're trying to keep your torso to straight, It's nearly impossible, okay? And the really interesting thing about this is we're doing Tai Chi walking. So we're going from bow stance to bow stance. But if you think about when you're actually walking, like you'll swing your torso, like one way or the other, you'll swing. Your torso naturally swings as you walk if you slow it down, okay? Now, that being said, our bodies have learned this way to compensate for the misalignment through our hips and our spine. So it might not be as flexible or move as easily as it once did, okay? So through Tai Chi practice, we're actually helping our everyday walking, if you can believe that or not. Pretty cool. Okay, let's do it one more time. Sink into your right leg. Remember, I'm mirroring you. Left leg steps out. Torsos to straight. Arms are in that hug a tree so we can focus on our turning direction. Shift back. Turn. Weight moves forward. We're turned a little bit more and we step. Heel, ball of foot, toes. Weight moves forward. One more. Shift back. Turn on the right heel. Weight moves forward and step. Turning and looking straight. Okay, has anyone wondered what the looking direction is? You're kind of doing it naturally, okay? The looking direction of this movement is the same as the other brush knee. When we're back here, we're turned, we're looking to the side direction, and then we're looking forward. Okay, so let's do it one more time. Sink into the right leg, step out with the left, arms are out, we're looking forward. Shift back, turn. We're going to be looking to the side direction and step. Immediately, we start looking back towards your screen. Shift back and we turn. We're looking to the side direction when we step. And then weight moves forward, we're immediately looking ahead. Good. Did that change the balance? Not much, because you're already doing it. I just wanted to make sure to mention it, okay? So, are you ready to learn the arms? Okay, good. Let's talk. Okay, we have brush knee and push from white crane, right? Where we have this big swing and the arms come back, okay? Then we have brush knee and push from hamstrums the loop with a smaller swing and setup, okay? This transition is going to be exactly the same from hamstrums the loop, but on the other side, which is where it gets really hard. I don't know why, but for some reason, brush knee and push is on the other side is just very, very difficult, okay? So I'm going to mirror you, okay? So I want you to start at the back side of brush knee and push, okay? So we're gonna do just a little bit with our footwork because I want you to see we're here. Now, when we're in brush knee and push, remember the arms are gonna be to the corner. How do the arms get to the corner? The torso is turned, okay? Remember when we talk corner, your center? So if I was square, my arms would only be to the side. But if I turn my torso, my arms go to the rear corner direction. Now, fingertips point to the center of the forearm. We've talked about this a lot, right? It's always center of the forearm. Remember here, space. So we don't want to close like this. Open. Nice large frame. Beautiful. Now from here, remember when we move our weight forward, we open and the hand comes in front of the shoulder and then we strike. Okay, so we've got that down. So what's going to happen next is you're going to lift your left arm up and it points to the center of your right forearm. So it should feel like hamstrums the loop on the other side, but the palms facing up. Now it's going to be the same thing. So drop your right arm. The left arm's just going to swing down and sit up. So it's ready, and then it comes in front of the shoulder and it goes straight out. Good. So let's do it again. So from brush, knee, and push, remember we're gonna open. I'm mirroring you. We strike. Okay, drop the right arm. Left arm comes up and it turns. It swings down, sit up the palm. In front of the shoulder, straight out to strike. Good. Not too hard, right? Yes, most important thing is in front of the shoulder and strike, okay? It's very easy to kind of do this sideways flapping thing. We really want to show the intention here of we're setting up and then we're like a piston straight out in front, okay? So from here, let's try the other arm. Why are we doing this so many times with the beginning? Because we're going to do the same thing again. So we're going to open and then we're going to strike. Okay. So remember from here, the arm turns and comes up. Okay. Drop this arm though. All this arm's going to do is press down. Then it brushes off the table and comes and sits at your knee. That looks really good. That looks really, really good. Okay. So from here, let's do this part again so we really burn this in. Remember, it comes in front of the shoulder and then comes out. Good. Release the left arm. Press down and you turn. Open up and let it sit down. Good. That was great. Okay. Are you ready to try and put it together? From here, open up and strike. Okay, now up and turn. Now remember, one down, and then they switch, they come to the side. So the same side position, beautiful. Remember, left palm really sits up. Show that it's striking. Yes. Now we open up, hands in front of the shoulder, and then strike. That looks great. How's it feeling? Does it feel really goofy? It always felt really goofy for me personally. Like we've done it on the other side twice and now we're only doing this once. So let's start back here. Why? It's the same position. So right palm sitting up, left arm rounded, fingertips point to the center. Open up, start turning. The torso straight and we strike. Nice. Now, left arm comes up and turn. So again, fingertips point to the forearm center. Swing, and we would say step. When the arms are in this rear corner, we've stepped. Remember, palm sitting up, ready to strike. Now we brush and set up, strike. That looks great. Want to do it again? It's hard, right? It's just, it's the backwardsness of it. It's like you get so used to doing it on the one side. And here's the thing. So we do brush, knee, and push, hamstrums the loop. Brush, knee, and push. Then now we're doing brush, knee, and push on this side. But guess what's going to happen again? Brush, knee, and push on the other side. Okay, so here's the thing. And after that brush, knee, and push, we do hamstrums the glute again, and then we do brush, knee, and push. So we actually do 1, 2, 3, 4 brush, knees, and pushes on one side, and then 1 on the other side. So you get a lot of practice on the one side, but not so much on the other side, which is why it makes it more difficult, okay? So let's practice again from here, and then we'll see if we can put our legs together. So remember, we're looking to the side direction here because the action is happening. You've caught someone's arm, you've pressed down. Then we're going to turn and look forward, and we're focusing on the strike. Good. Now we lift the left arm up and we turn it. Swing it down and we're gonna step. We're set up here. Nice. Then we open up and we strike. We're gonna turn right now, so don't worry, okay? All right, let's try to put the legs together. Remember, the most important thing when we're practicing this sequence of brush knees is when our arms are in this rear position, we're gonna step, okay? So your heel has touched the ground. So every time, step. We're here. Every time, step. When we get to the other side, step, okay? So try to link that in your mind of when we're here, we've stepped out for a bow stance. That's gonna help your timing so much as we move through this little progression here, okay? So let's move the way we would in the form to 9 o'clock. Let's start in the back position of brush knee, just like we were, okay? So we did handstrom salute. The arms come to the rear corner, and we've stepped. Heels touching. Right palm sitting up, left fingers point to the center of the forearm. Open up, hands in front of the shoulder. Where's your weight? Should be kind of center. Then the weight moves forward. Bow stance as we strike. Now here's where we need to do the connection of weight shift. Shift back and the arm comes up. Turn the arm and turn the foot and pour it in. Just that little bit comes back into it. Now swing down and step. Good. Open and strike. Okay, how did we do? That transition, yeah. Let's do it again. Let's check on our transition. I want to do it towards the camera really quickly. I just want you to see, okay? It doesn't matter what side it is. This arm comes up as you shift back, and it turns as you turn the foot and pour it back in, okay? So lift and come back, turn the foot and the arm, okay? So it doesn't matter, because remember, we're gonna do it on the other side. Lift and come back, turn the foot and arm. That's the sequence, okay? That's like the Kodak moment, or like that little checkpoint. Let's do it again. From brush knee and push. Remember, arms are at the back corner, right palm sitting up, left arm's rounded, fingers point to the center of the forearm. Foot's touching. Open up, right hand in front of the shoulder. Strike. Shift back, left arm comes up. Turn the arm and the foot. Swing the arm down and step. Open up, check your weight. Not all the way there yet. Save it for the strike. Okay. What questions do we have? Oh, really? Are you sure? Okay, let's practice it again and again.
I feel a little so screwed up. I don't even know what to ask.
Don't worry, we've all been there. This is how we all feel learning this movement, because you've already learned 2 on the other side. And now you're going to learn 2 more on the other side. We're going to get to that another day. Okay, but it's just practice. So let's practice. And then what I want to do, now remember, it's going to be a little bit much. We're going to add the next one. But why? Because then we can go back and forth again and again and again. Okay, because you go from side to side. Now in the form, we do 3. You can do 5, you could do 7, you could do any odd number that you want to do, okay? But that's kind of the cool part. All right, ready? Let's start in the back position. So step back in your space, swing and step. Open up, check your weight, and then move forward. Now remember, shift back, arm lifts up. Turn the left foot and the arm. So the palm is facing up, fingers point to the center of the forearm. Swing it down as you step out. then open it up, hand in front of the shoulder, and then straight out with the palm strike. So we remember the meaning, right? Deflecting down and then striking, okay? This could also be deflecting down and reconnect. So you could connect with someone here and grab them and pull them into a strike, okay? But that's why it's very important. Shift back and lift it up enough so you can turn. Now it's not too high, it's still down, right? Elbow points down, it's not up, elbow points down, but we still have to make that swing, okay? Because we're imagining deflect down, reconnect, open up, and strike. Now, are we using it for martial arts? Probably not. But knowing the meaning connects our mind, and it allows us to know what level our hands should be at, okay? So, because every time we're talking about martial arts, it's talking about someone who's exactly the same size as you, okay? That's what we're imagining. So that tells us our hand strike is in front of our shoulder. That tells us it's not going to be connecting up here to someone. It's a punch to the middle body. So it's going to be kind of low and then connect. And then see, this is still at middle body height, right? We're not really low. We're saying this is ribs, lower ribs, okay? Remember, here, they always want to hit for the head. These are against middle body punches. Okay, so this is all middle body punch. So we're connecting down into the center. Not too low, not up high. The one move we do have that is against a head punch is white crane. It's lifting the arm up and it's taking that punch overhead, okay? But let's get back to brush knee. You ready to do it again? Let's go. Brush knee and push. Sink into the right leg, right arm swings down and we step out. Open up, right hand in front of the shoulder. Strike with the right palm, weight moves forward, bow stance. Shift back, lift up the left arm. Turn the foot and the arm and pour that weight back into the left leg. Good. Swing down and step. Open up, hand in front of the shoulder, like a piston straight out for the strike. Is it feeling better? Do you want to try and connect the next one? This is where it's going to be, actually, you're going to be surprised because it's a lot easier, okay? So the transition is going to be exactly the same. So remember, the arm's going to come up and we turn. And then it swings down and we're in brush knee, just like before, okay? So it's going to be exactly the same thing. It's going to be similar to the transition to hamstring salute. So let's try it one time and see how it feels before we really break it down, because I think you might already have it, okay? Let's start from the first one. So if you're in a smaller space, take smaller steps, okay? Or once you get to this one, step back a little bit and then we'll move on, okay? So we're going to swing down the right arm and step. Open up, hand in front of the shoulder. Striking out. Okay, right side is what we call this because our right leg is forward. Shift back, lift the left arm. Turn the foot and the arm together. The weight pours back in. Step out with the right foot as we swing down. Open up and strike with the left palm. Now let's try the other side. Shift back and the right arm comes up. Turn the right foot and the right arm. Fingertips point to the center forearm. Remember, it's in front of your body. Okay, it's not to one side or the other. It's in front to 9 o'clock. Swing the arm down and step. Open up and strike. Okay, let's reset right away. Let's try it again. And then we'll get the questions, okay? So brush knee, we swing and step. Open up and strike. Ready? Shift back, arm comes up. Rotate the foot and the arm together. Swing down and step. Open up and strike with the left palm. Same thing. Right arm lifts, shift back. Turn the right arm and the right foot. Swing it down just like before and step. Open up and strike. How are we making out? Does it feel better putting it together because we can get to the third one and it's like we know what we're doing? You are muted. You'll have to unmute.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I find it so much easier when you're mirroring.
Okay.
When I go
Yeah.
to the side, I get all confused. So switching back and forth is hard for me for some reason.
I do understand that, but I know that it helps because I know for me, it's like, I can't see as far, right? Because the distance and the space in the camera. So let's do it mirroring. Okay. Yeah, I can do it. This is like, I love that you bring that up because you present a challenge for me that I love. Okay. So I'm very fortunate because I teach yoga as well. So mirroring does come semi-naturally. With Tai Chi, it's a whole nother beast that sometimes with some of these moves, there's no way I can mirror them. Like I've tried and I failed, but this I can do. So let's do it. Okay. So remember, we're starting with our left leg forward. We're going to swing and step. So we're looking to the side direction. Remember, the right palm is sitting up. Fingertips point to the center of the forearm. Open up, hand in front of the shoulder. Shift forward. Okay, now here's where we really need to pay attention. Shift back, arm comes up. Turn the left arm and foot together. Look at the foot. Did it make it to corner? It's really important because it's going to set up. Swing and step. Open and strike. Yes, so remember, one forward and back there. So shift back, lift the arm. Turn. Let's do that one more time. Left palm striking, right hand by the knee. Good. Shift back, arm comes up. Turn the palm up and turn the foot to the corner. Good. Now swing and step. Open. Now remember here, one forward, one back and down. That was good. Let's do it again, mirroring, okay? So remember, this is the mirror for anyone who's watching on YouTube, okay? Swing down and step. Okay, open up and strike with the right palm. Left arm comes up, weight moves back. Turn the palm up and turn the foot to the corner. So the right arm doesn't change very much here, okay? If that helps, the right arm kind of stays in this position and it's just the left arm and foot that change. Then we swing and step. Open and strike out. That looked really good. Now remember, right arm is going to move. Left arm pretty much stays here at this height. Shift back and lift up the arm. Turn the palm up and turn the foot. Swing down and step. Open and strike. Yes. Remember here, fingertips point forward. Yeah. Yes. That was great. Okay. Mirroring looks good. Let's challenge the mind and let's try to go to the other direction, okay? Ready? Okay, remember, left leg forward, stepping out. Right palm sitting up to the corner. Open up, hand in front of the shoulder. Forward and back, strike. Shift back. Remember, right arm stays here. Left arm comes up. Left arm turns, left foot turns. Swing down and step. Open up, strike. Remember, left arm stays up high. Right arm lifts as we shift. Turn the palm up, swing down, step, open, and strike. How was that? Good end posture. How do we do in the middle? Okay. That looks good. All right, let's do it one more time. Do you have any questions? Is it feeling a little bit better? Remember, this sequence is very hard, okay? We're moving through 2 movements actually today, okay? Which does like challenge our brains, but it also, it feels like we're doing a lot, right? But remember, so for this week and next week, we're gonna be like repeating this again and again because it's the same thing. So that's the good thing to remember. So don't feel like, you know, we're just gonna focus this today and then be done. All right.
What was this step called?
This is called brush, knee, and push. And it's on both sides. So it depends like, so this one where your left leg is forward is called brush, knee, and push left. And then we have brush, knee, and push right. It depends on which leg is forward. That'll kind of give you a cue. But if you look on the link I just sent, you'll see the form written out and you'll see brush, knee, and push left, hamstrung loop, brush, knee, and push left, brush, knee, and push right, okay? So it's brush, knee, brush, knee, brush, knee is what we're getting into right now. And that's why I want you to know we're gonna be repeating that, okay? So let's repeat these 3 in a row. And then I wanna show you that sequence that we're gonna keep working on, okay? So let's do this little group and then we're gonna add just that hamstrung salute in. So remember, left leg out in front. We're turn to the right, right palm sitting up. Open up, strike with the right palm. Shift back, left arm comes up. Turn the palm and the foot. Swing down and step. Open up, strike with the left palm. Okay, shift back, right arm comes up. Turn the foot and the arm together. Swing down, step. Open and strike. Okay, one more thing before we close class. Step back in your space. Remember, we did white crane spreads and swings, and we do brush, knee, and push. So we're starting in the same position, left leg forward, right palm sitting up. Open and strike. Hamstrung salute. Shift forward, step closer in. Pull back, change to empty stance on the heel, arms up and down. Rotate the right arm, swing down and step. Open and strike, brush, knee, and push. Ready? Here's the finishing sequence. Shift back, lift the arm. Turn the left arm and foot. Swing, step, open, and strike. Last one. Arm comes up, weight moves back. Turn the foot and the arm together. Swing it down, sit up the palm, open up, and strike. Okay. Yes. All right. Great work today. Thank you so much for joining me. Always a pleasure.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.